So in this video, I'm basically just going to be talking about why would you or should you take geography as an IB subject. So you don't absolutely need to have taken geography before to be able to do it as an IB subject. It definitely helps if you have taken geography before, such as in GCSEs, because you'll find that you can relate some of your previous knowledge to the new content that you're learning. It's not a necessity, but I do recommend to have done it before. And if not, I'd say it's better if you just stick to standard level geography. A striving student is going to be a student who will struggle less and succeed more easily. Striving students tend to have these 4 characteristics. First, they're aware of current world affairs. In IB Geography, we study the world as it is right now and how it will evolve. So it's very important that you are aware of what is going on in the world. On top of that, it means you can apply the real-life situations to the theory that you're learning in class, which can definitely help with your understanding. The second characteristic would be to read a lot, especially geography-oriented reading. It's useful because you will see some terms that you might encounter again in geography lessons, but also because it will just develop your vocabulary, it will help with your essay writing, it will help with your sentence structures, etc. You just need to give some efforts. Do your homework and hand it in on time. Practice your exam questions, especially the essay writing. Pay attention in lessons. All these kinds of minimal efforts that you can give will make sure that you are dedicated to this course and will ensure your success. And lastly, being curious makes things easier to learn. If you're actually interested about what you're learning, you won't think of it as a chore. You won't just think, oh no, I just have to learn this because it will be in the exam. And ultimately, you will be more successful. Geography helps you to gain many skills that will be beneficial in all types of careers. You will develop your critical awareness because the whole geography course is about what is going on in the world around you. Concepts like synthesis and nexus will develop your complex thinking. You will also practice data handling and develop your ability to pick out the relevant information. Through case studies, you will also develop your evaluation and comparative skills. In the exams, having to take data from an infographic, a map, or photos will also help you to develop your interpretation skills. And finally, maybe the most obvious one, are your essay writing skills. The case study questions, as well as the paper 3 questions for high-level students, will definitely teach you how to formulate well-reasoned and structured answers. Geography is a subject that links very, very well with all of the other IB subjects, particularly because it is very world-oriented. Most of the time, you can apply geography specifics to other subjects and vice versa. For example, ocean acidification can be linked to chemistry, eutrophication can be linked to biology, geopolitical conflicts may be linked to international relations, for example. So there are many, many ways to link geography to other subjects. If you don't quite know what to do for Group 3 and you don't absolutely hate geography, I do recommend that you take geography because it will give you a good insight on the current world situation and on the issues that need to be resolved. For higher education, I think that geography goes well with pretty much any study due to that world-oriented aspect. A couple examples of some studies that geography is very, very useful for would be global studies, international relations, environmental studies, anthropology, etc. In terms of jobs, the skills that you will gain in geography are skills that are desired by pretty much every job on the market, so this will definitely be useful. And then geography as a subject will be very useful, particularly if it involves anything to do with the physical environments, tourism, culture, global issues, policies, or just in general if it requires you to have an awareness of world affairs. So yeah, that's pretty much it. These are a few of the reasons as to why you might want to take geography. You might have also realized that geography is really not your thing and it's really not the right fit for you, and that's perfectly fine as well. Personally, I love geography and I love the 2 years of geography that the IB provided me. I think it was a great subject for me to take because it really has opened my eyes on the world that's around us. Even though I did do it at GCSEs, I think IB geography is a whole lot different to GCSE geography. It feels a lot more real, it's a lot more connected to the real world, and it's a lot more connected to the issues that we're facing right now.